clear now, and I'm ready to rock and roll again.
Okay, buddy. So why don't you screen share and let's see
Okay.
what this recharging of your antennas and your spaceship did for your outlook in the markets going ahead. And my view is I think there's a shorting opportunity next week in the dollar.
Yes, probably I am. I have the same view as you. So can you are you seeing my
Yes.
goals?
So you want to start off with the gold here.
Yes, because
Okay.
apparently after last week a huge break to the downside, gold is really approaching a huge support. So even we are having this breakout, I think gold will be, will do a bounce because these area are from the 2008, 2009 breakout, and we are just about to retest it. So if we get uh, a push to around 1040, 10, I think this should hold the gold for at least. I mean, I still believe we will target the 1250. I mean, the coming month. We didn't get it from here, but this bounce should be a bigger one because if you measure this leg from here, that gives you the same as here because I'm counting this as a corrective structure, and it should.
You know, sometimes we get through those lines,
Ideally,
yeah, and if we get through that line, the lower part of that green box boundary is what, 1025 or 1005?
no, it's the 100 and 1000 level.
$1,005. Okay.
Yeah, around that area. So it's a psychological number also. So I mean,
Right.
the whole area it's about $40 from 1040 to 10:00. So that will play out.
Okay.
I think, and that means we should. I saw your interview with Norman Normanski, and he had some interesting dates for commodity bounces, and next week could be it. So we are approaching maybe a bigger bounce.
Okay.
This will affect the dollar because let me go to the dollar chart. 1 second. Okay. So the dollar blew off the resistance. I was expecting it should hold, but that didn't work out quite yet. But at the same time, this this line is now just gave a small pullback, like it did. Like we got this example. We just got small pullback before piercing through. So maybe we are going to have this scenario next week, a piercing through before a reversal.
Par
That's what
75.
I think that could be maybe a small high or even just enough. I'm not going to call it up. I'm just looking for the structure I'm not fighting this breakout because even there will be maybe a move higher later this year. It should pull back before doing this because the market never goes in a straight line. There will always be a corrective move. So for sure, I've missed this huge move to the upside.
Well, let me ask you this. If you're looking for a larger magnitude bounce in gold, why would you be looking for a smaller magnitude pullback in the dollar?
No, I'm not looking for small. I'm just now presenting the obvious what you expect from the market. I mean, if you say this is going to be a breakout to the upside, you expect a small pullback then
Right.
a continuation. But
Okay.
you remember, I'm still looking for a deeper pullback in the dollar, and with gold approaching this huge support, this
Yeah.
is going to be a reversal of the commodity. We have already, I mean, it's the same for silver. For silver is approaching the lower end of the channel, and
Yeah.
it's the same structure. So maybe next week the commodity will start the move. Also, we have to. So sorry,
Well,
let me go
there are a
back to
few
the dollar.
things that could support this. Is that, at the last Fed meeting,
Yeah,
because the S&Ps were up near 2,100, they sounded like they were hawkish, and then we got that great employment number Friday. Well, today's
yeah,
numbers were pretty weak, the inflation numbers. And then if we get another weak jobs number, here again, the Fed hike that everyone has at 70% happening doesn't
yeah.
happen. Dollar suffers, gold rallies, stocks fall.
Yeah, that's probably maybe because I mean the majority are expecting now the hike, and everybody is calling for it. So I don't think the market will, play it easy for these guys. And for now, it's not looking. I mean, at least for the next week, we should have a minor top in the dollar and let it play out. I can't. We can't say it's going to be a huge drop or.
Yeah, we never know.
Let's yes, we have to see the structure. So for now, to look for trading opportunity, let's wait for the reversal to happen. Because if you take a look at S&P, let me that show the S&P from the tops around 2110, it's making a smaller corrective view.
All right,
Smaller,
we're still seeing the Dixie.
okay, sorry, I
That's okay.
didn't.
You're an amateur. I have patience with, I mean, you're not an anchor man. You fly spaceships. So, we're all good at what we do. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So
So
S&Ps. Okay. S&Ps.
we never touched this trend line. I
Yeah.
mean, we never retested. So I'm still looking maybe with the last push of the dollar. Maybe next week we will get something like this. I mean, maybe a
Wow.
double top will
Yeah.
work out as a double top before.
That's what Norm said too.
Yes, because the smaller sector are making a bullish setup. It's the same as the yen, the dollar
Yeah.
yen is in a corrective channel. So I still expect one last push before it starts the correction. Because if you remember last Friday after the NFP, I presented the chart. I said we around this area, 2360, it should start pullback. I mean, it already
Right.
started pullback, but it's looking weak because
Right.
if this is going to be a nice pullback, we should have something like this, not just small candles holding.
Yeah. That's another
Holding short.
reason I thought S&Ps could bounce back is because the yen wasn't done.
Yes, and at the
All right.
same
So you're
time,
looking for what, 2480 in yen?
could be. I mean, it needs just to make a new top with
Yeah.
divergence
Yeah.
to confirm it can be any number between 2360 and 124.90. So it needs to hold this
Okay.
top because my my setup is based on, I mean, the hiding divergence need this
Yeah.
top to hold below this, so we can hold this divergence. And I'm
Right.
looking
We
for
get through
maybe
there. We get through there. It looks like 129, 130 on a weekly. We'd get a third drive to a top that would come in around 129, 130 on the end.
you
If
mean
we break through this resistance.
yes. Of course, of course. Yes,
Okay.
the target outside are huge, but if it holds this, I mean, it's complete in a zigzag. It's still a corrective move. For me, it's still corrective move. It's not showing bullish, strong bullish sign. So this corrective move needs to happen in this area. I mean, it could just blow up like the dollar did here because it never holds. We have to just wait and see if it's going to be a bearish setup to take a trade, because this one will present a good risk reward if you are going to trade this and get this high to get this kind of cool pullback. This is a nice trade to take. So, and if you are looking this, could develop in the next month if we are going to make that move to the downside in S&P and Nikkei. I'm going with this scenario as a expanding triangle or a megaphone, where we have this A, B, C, D, and the last move should be, exponential one. It should go all the way down. So at the end,
Wow,
maybe
yeah,
I'm still.
all the way down to par, possibly, huh?
Yeah, this is an extreme
106.
scenario. I'm not calling for it to happen, but I mean we have to keep it in mind that
Yeah,
these kind of patterns
yeah.
rarely happens, and they are exactly going to the extreme. So
You
a
know what?
move.
The Dow has the same formation on the daily.
Yes, it's developing around the market, and it could be a fake one, but we have to keep it in our minds. So if we're going to have this huge breakout, we are not going to fight it. We should target the downside. For now, just calling for a three-wave back. This is an opportunity to take a
Right.
trade. I mean,
Right. And the
could be on
breakdown
the
will
buy
happen
end.
like under, if we're going to break down from that channel, it's like under 119, right?
Yes, it should be it should be under this support area. If we get a close below 118, a good one, a good close, because we never, with, I mean, since it's last year. Since last year, we never had a really strong close below 118. So, I mean,
Right.
it's
Just a
a huge
flash
support
crash.
for dollar yen.
That's a good
Yes,
close.
just
Yeah.
spikes below it. So this time, if we are going to be bearish, we need a really strong close below it, or else it's just going to be correction before we're continuing higher to new highs. That's how
Yeah.
I see it. So
Okay.
if we take this and go back to the dollar, it will be the same for the dollar. The support area is around 93. It's the equivalent of the 118 with the dollar. So if either a small pullback or a bigger one. So we have to wait and see. So next week will be, if we get this the reversal, we can take trades.
Okay.
Um,
So do you think
so
that EG is going to hold 70?
well, let me switch to EG probably because I need to. I mean, did you see my what I wrote about the Euro
Yeah.
groups?
Yeah.
All there. So for me, all the Euro groups are at a critical area of a bouncing. So EG, I think it's going to hold even when we get maybe another spike lower. It's still going to hold the low. For me, this is important because all the Euro pairs are presenting a bullish setup. I mean, if I was, I'm not playing the courses for now, but
Yeah.
if I want to take bullish trades, this was a great opportunity for swings
Yeah.
because, I mean, look at the structure. We are correcting this big move, and we
Right.
never broke below the 61. So
Yeah, it looks pretty
it's
good,
all over the
EuroCAD.
courses. Yeah, EuroCAD, it's already rallied. Euro Aussie is holding. Same for Euro Kiwi. So why not? So why we have to make scenario that Euro Pound breaking lower, Euro Yen still holding, and also the main pair Euro Dollar is still holding. So for now, to establish a correlation between these, uh, if you take the
Well,
whole cycle from last March low to the
yeah.
highs of August, I mean the dollar is uh, is reached the period of
Mid,
time where we should. Sorry?
it's kind of a midpoint in the cycle right here.
Yes, that's
Okay.
why. I mean, Norman Wansky said, gave the date of the dollar, and that pointed. I said, I had the flash. Okay, we have the crossing point with the euro at a bouncing timing area. This area should present a bounce in the euro. I mean, with the midway of the cycle, because every time we reach this area between the 50 and 61 time percent, we have a move, either strong breakout or either a strong reversal. So it should coincide with this dollar move to this pullback, because uh, let me just point out that we never. It's not like exactly the Dover. We are still holding an area, and even
Yeah,
if we
and
do test
that's
the low.
that's kind of interesting. Is that the dollar? Well, yeah, okay. I'm
Sorry.
looking for about 620 in the euro. You have anything short term that gives you uh, shorter time
Short term.
frame that might give you an idea?
No, I sorry
Okay,
about that. I didn't. I just I spent this week just watching the daily and 4 hour charts
okay,
to take the type to make the bigger picture clear. And I'm not for trading. For training, I'm just looking for setup I mean, to be prepared next week. And maybe if you are about looking for a new low around 106 for the euro, this should coincide with the Swissy. Because, I mean, with the Swissy, I have a level. We already traded the first one. We got just a small bounce. I
hmm,
mean, it's just like the dollar. So the next level for me to short it is either 200 level. I mean,
yeah,
020,
okay,
or this could be. I mean, let me just make this trend line, or just a small high to finish maybe a third drive in the hourly chart. Maybe this one will be your target for a three drive.
yeah,
That's what you are looking for.
yeah, okay,
Yeah, could be.
yeah,
I mean, I'm not guessing a number. I'm just saying this is an area for a bounce. So everyone has his own style to look for trades. So I'm just presenting the area for it to
okay. Well,
appear.
with this whole scenario, possible dollar selling opportunity, foreign currency buying opportunity. Um, I have one divergence in USD CAD. I know that you were negative CAD, but changed your mind before it exploded. How's that looking to you in
Yes.
USD CAD now?
USD because let me jump just to the oil chart if this is possible. I mean, it's always the correlation that's playing out. I mean, this is my target for now. It's at 40 area. So if oil gets here and holds the lows, I mean, if it's going to hold the lows, I believe USD CAD will just maybe just make just another marginal high, because you said
Yeah,
it last time. We are missing divergence from the
right,
CAD, and
right. We were.
with this move we can get just small pop to the outside to it should not exceed the 3480 maybe. So it's just a pop around this area, and then we're going to make a larger move to the downside. I'm still waiting for 26 area to be hit. I mean, this would. Sorry, I will change this.
Where's
If
the
we are going to
top of
make
the
new
line?
high,
Where's the top of that channel coming in now? 35, 36. Where is that?
Yeah, it's a maximum of 35.
35
35
subject.
should be, I mean, the extreme. It could pop up, but this is, I mean, a move of 200 pips, 300 pips, and
Yeah,
while the oil should hold the lows, it should
yeah,
not be that great a move. But everything can
good
happen.
point.
But I mean, the market correlation should always, for now, it's working. So why not? Why I have to fight it? I have to look
Yeah,
just for area to, I mean, with all the pairs making reversal points, and that should play out nice. I'm not going to, I mean, play it before it happens. Just wait for the next week. If it's going to have a reversal, let's trade it. If not, we should look for something else. That's it.
yeah. Well, I do appreciate your work today and the areas and the scenarios. And
Yo,
once again, Alien, you're always
okay.
missed when you're not here, and appreciate you sharing that. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
Yes, I
Go
want
ahead.
to show the pound.
Yeah,
Sorry, the pound, because the pound is still holding the channel, and
yeah,
maybe with the last push of the euro down, could be. I mean, it's always the pound who's the strongest. Maybe the pound will hold last week lows, and we get this move to the outside, because this looks like a strong reversal for now. The pound, not the same as euro, because euro is now weak and looking to maybe to start the break, and it's just missing a few, I mean, a couple of pips from your target, but the pound is already holding almost 200 pips from the lows. So now, for now, pound is going to be a buying opportunity here. I mean, around these lows. If we get a retest to these lows and
right.
a bullish
Well,
reversal here,
if euro pound's going to bottom around that 70, 69, 90 level,
mm,
the euro should outperform the pound on the next rally.
yes, if we are going to have this move, for
Yeah,
sure. But I mean, this is my own trading style, but I
yeah.
love to
So right now the
find
pound is
good.
preferred long on dollar strength.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
to, I mean, to find setups with a good risk reward, and I'm confident with there is already a low and can trade against this low. While
You're
the
right.
euro, if it's
Haven't
going to
made it.
break, I mean,
Yeah.
where I'm going to place any stop loss, or I mean, if I'm going to go for this one, is this too far? I mean, I have some trading
Always
rules that
better
I
to buy a
follow.
market putting in a higher low than a market making a new
That's it.
low.
Of course, that's the one.
Yeah,
It
okay.
resumes the idea. It's better explained. So
Yeah.
if I'm going to see a bullish setup at the same time with the yen topping here, I'm going to take it. So there is definitely uh, multiple setups, and everyone should play whatever it likes. Just one more comment about the Aussie, and the Kiwi. I mean, last week they had the same area for the bounce, but as we can see, only Aussie dollar made the bounce due to, I mean,
Some crazy employment numbers. Yeah. Bell said those numbers, if you extrapolate them to the U.S., it would be like us gaining 700,000 jobs. So she said she
coming
was
from. So
suspicious. Yeah.
is that weird, or banks? I mean, sorry, countries around the world are starting to have a huge employment number. Maybe this is going to be around a global event. So we're going to
Mhm.
see a huge number by the end of this year, and everyone going to think this is going to be a biggest recovery around the market, and it turns out the opposite.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, so
Okay.
it's the same idea for Aussie and Kiwi, but as the same for pound and euro. Kiwi if you're going to make another push lower, it's going to break the lows, but OC is going to make a lower, a higher low. So this could be an opportunity to go long OC if you missed this
Yeah.
one. If you missed this one, if you missed this bounce, you will have
Yeah.
another to. So I mean, we have setups with good risk reward, and this bounce for the OS is going to be to 50 strong bounce in the commodity.
Now you're breaking up a little bit. That Tunisian internet. Okay, Alien, we didn't really hear the last part of it, but we got the picture.
Yes. Sorry.
So you're looking for a rally back to that trend line.
Yes. I'm going
Where's
to.
that trend line come in?
This is the 75 area.
The 70 what?
Are you seeing?
Yeah.
75.
You're looking for 75? That looks like.
I think you are talking about this trend line.
Oh, okay. So you're looking for it to break through that line, and we could get to 75. Okay,
Yes,
I got it.
I said if the gold is going to explode with a
Yeah.
bigger bounce, this is going to support the commodity group. So a bigger
Good
bounce in
points.
the OC, bigger bounce in the Kiwi, and
Okay, I
that's
got you.
look. And to take the bigger picture, that's a huge, big corrective move. So after we finish this, we will get a move lower. I mean, we are taking this far away, but you have to look the structure in the future. If this is going to play out, this will present a nice opportunity to go short. So for now, we have to stick to the shorter time frame for next week and look for maybe the reversal idea setups.
Okay, beautiful.
Thank you.
You covered anything. What's your thought on the Polish zlotny?
I have no idea.
What's the name? Tunisia. What's the name?
Sorry?
What's the name of your local currency?
It's the Tunisian dinar.
Oh, the dinar. Is it backed by gold?
No.
Then it should be called the dinar, do you think? Anyway,
yeah.
Thank you so much for your contributions to our community. That's my trading warrior brother, Alien Ovicho. Everyone thank Alien for this presentation.
You're welcome. I think I want to, there is someone asking for the S&P chart. I just want to re-show it quickly.
Okay.
I mean, oh, okay, I will take just a screenshot and send it to the room. It's easier that way.
Okay.